with Chief Justice Justice Majavi, and later on we'll be joined by Terence Malunga. Later on he will catch up with us. Chief Justice, how are you doing?
Yeah, Anashe, it's a good afternoon, and you can see the pitch is looking beautiful. We are anticipating a very good game here at Hart Stadium. As you can see, all the players, sets of teams, they are looking well and really ready to go.
All right, let's talk about the pitch before we get straight into the match, which is our focus today. We are seeing our players warming up. In terms of the pitch, can you just kickstart by telling us the importance of a good pitch side, a good turf for the players in terms of the match?
This pitch, all the potentials, they come out here. For the players, it's good. It's not bumpy. It keeps the ball very well. It keeps the ball rolling. And it's so beautiful that you can make any type of a pass you want, and it also reduces injuries to the players because the texture of the lawn is quite well. I think it's standard, and it helps also in the performance-wise.
And now let's get straight into today's match, Yadah and ZPC Kariba. And those two, they always finish above the relegation matrix. And since their promotion, Yadah in 2016, ZPC in 2014, can we just look at their overall performance throughout this season since their promotion and how they have maintained their position in the Premiership?
They've done so well. I don't want to lie, they are maintaining, and if you see, they have quite a good number of young players, and they've been producing players as well. I've watched them some few weeks, especially the game against Dynamos in the Chibuku Cup. They did very well, played very well. Unfortunately, they lost, but they gave it all with some beautiful football from them, and I think they are going to give a big trouble in today's match.
And looking at Yadah in particular, sometimes, somehow, during especially the 2022-2023 season, they have been earning a giant killing tag. And up until now, we have seen them, it has been not consistent in terms of earning that tag. How has been their performance so far?
I think they had some changes before. I think they've gone through some changes in their dressing room. With the new coach they have, he came also with a new style. Most of the players, if you look at them, they were here for a long time, and now they brought in some few guys. You've seen there's also Evans Rusike, who was playing in South Africa. He came back, so you need to gel up in the system and get to know each other with the young boys here. So it can have been an effect as well. They also now brought in some, you have got a big player like Kama with them in their dressing room. So for the young boys, it's it must be something they need to adjust quickly. It can be an effect as well because some of them, they were not used, because now they are prominent names in the squad. So it's quite difficult sometimes to gel up with the senior players as a young player, because it depends on how they were groomed. But for a long time, they've been all young players here, and they've been doing so well on their own, so they knew each other. But right now they are mixed. They brought in some experienced guys, and here and so forth. So
join us for the Zimbabwe Broadcasting Corporation's annual golf tournament on November 8, 2024 at the Royal Harare Golf Course. This event celebrates partnerships and excellence, offering a day of mark your calendars for sponsorship opportunities and bookings. Don't hesitate to get in touch with Claris on 0712-842-138. See you on the greens.
The Premiership is back on ZPC TV. Catch the thrilling action live on ZPC TV.
A push to some players. If you have someone in the dressing room who has done so well and played at different level. So it's a push, it must be a motivation. So it helps these young players to grow and improve their game. It gives them an edge. It gives them somewhere to cope from. So it also gives them, because he's also a match winner, so he has brought in some experience which is vital and be a guider to the young players.
Let's talk about these two teams' performance. Yadah, they are just coming from a disappointing 3-0 loss to FC Platinum, who are actually second in the Premiership and also pushing for the title alongside Simba Bora. And also we have seen ZPC, they're coming from a goalless draw with the Wange. And we have seen some inconsistency in this team, and seems like they have a chest of draws.
Yeah, ZPC sometimes, especially when we are almost finishing the season, the league, they struggle. That's the moment they have struggled to maintain their performances in the league. If you recall some years back, they could have won the title many times, but they've been struggling, especially in the last games. That's where they don't get their results. It can be the case of their belief. Maybe they don't believe in themselves when it's towards the end of the season. They usually don't complete the games very well. In most cases, they are leading and they end up drawing. So it means, as a club, they need to do better and come up with a solid plan